AWS CloudFormation is a service that helps you model and set up your Amazon Web Services resources so that you can spend less time managing those resources and more time focusing on your applications that run in AWS. You don't need to individually create and configure AWS resources and figure out what's dependent on what. AWS CloudFormation handles all of that. Now, let's start on the Ant Media CloudFormation setup. Firstly, you will need to subscribe to the Ant Media server on the Amazon Marketplace. Please proceed by clicking the View Purchase options, select Usage-Based, and continue to subscribe. This step takes some time. Also, Ant Media server is free for the first 7 days. Now that the Ant Media server is subscribed, go to the CloudFormation page. On the CloudFormation page, click on Create Stack from the menu. Now it is time for us to download the CloudFormation template. To do that, you need to go to the Ant Media Scripts GitHub repository. You'll see the CloudFormation folder and click on it, and then click on AWS Autoscale template file. This is our CloudFormation template. Please download the template. You can find the download link in the video description. After downloading the Autoscale template file, come back to the Create Stack page and specify the template by uploading the file. Then proceed by clicking Next. Once done, this will take you to the Specify Stack Details page. This is the menu where you will adjust all your settings. The stack name will describe your stack. In the Ant Media Edge capacity, you need to specify how many edge servers you want. For the Ant Media Edge Capacity Max, set the maximum limit that the number of edge servers will reach with Autoscale. Similarly, for the Ant Media Origin Capacity, specify here how many origin servers will be created. In the Ant Media Origin Capacity Max, set the maximum limit. CPU Policy Target Value is the average CPU utilization threshold after which new servers are added. Disk size of the instances determine the instance's disk space. Edge CIDR block and Origin CIDR block values can be adjusted as needed, but here we are leaving them to default ones. For the server instance type, be it the Origin or the Edge instances, it is recommended to use at least a 4-core CPU-optimized instance. Enter the mail here for subscription notification. This email will be notified once the servers are created. If you plan to use adaptive streaming, it is better to use instances with GPU to handle the transcoding. If no transcoding is needed, you can let it remain at false. The key pair is important to SSH into the servers. The Load Balancer Certificate ARN is the Amazon resource name of the certificate to associate with the load balancer. Go to the Certificate Manager, copy the ARN, and paste under Load Balancer Certificate ARN. Select the MongoDB database instance type from the drop-down. Origin CIDR is left at default. Set the Origin group instance type as needed. Set the SSH location as needed or leave to default. VPC sitter block can be left to default as well. After all these values are done, please proceed by clicking Next button. In this Configure Stack Options section, there are some additional access level things and can be left to the default. Please acknowledge the CloudFormation to create IAM resources and proceed by clicking Next. Here under the Review and Create, you can view and check the summary of the parameters you have entered, and you can edit them. Once done, proceed by clicking Submit. If the template has been installed successfully, you will see a green text Create Complete, but this will take a while, about 5 minutes to complete the stack creation. Congratulations! We just created the auto-scaling cluster. The stacks section shows Create Complete, and the resources are marked complete as well. After the cluster is created, all the endpoints like the dashboard, Origin, and Edge, as well as the RTMP load balancer endpoints are available under the Outputs tab. Let's go to the dashboard. We will revisit this SSL warning later. Let's create the login credentials, the first account for the Ant Media server cluster. Here we need to enter first name, last name, username as an email, enter a super secure password, and confirm the password. Proceed by clicking Create Account. Please note the credentials securely to avoid losing them. Now, let's log into the cluster using username and password. We have successfully logged in to the dashboard. In Cluster section, we can see 2 nodes, one each for the Origin and the Edge group. Let's go to the EC2 dashboard. Inside Running Instances, we can see 3 EC2 instances running. One for the MongoDB database, one for the Edge, and one for the Origin. If we go the auto-scaling groups in EC2, we can see the 2 auto-scaling groups running, namely Edge group and the Origin group. The load balancer URL is giving a not secure warning for HTTPS. To resolve this, we will create a DNS record for the load balancers. Go to the load balancing section, and then to the application load balancer. Copy the DNS name. Go to your DNS management service provider. Here we are using AWS Route 53. Enter the subdomain for the cluster. Here you should choose the name record as the record type and enter the copied application load balancer DNS name. Click Create Record. This will create a DNS entry for the load balancer. Let's monitor the status to confirm. It takes some seconds to get verified and come to sync. the record is successfully created and verified. After the DNS recorded and created and verified, the AMP Media Server cluster can be accessed over the subdomain without any SSL or HTTPS warnings. To delete the created stack, go to CloudFormation, select the stack, and click on Delete Stack. This will initiate the deletion of the created resources and delete the entire stack. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.